Hey guys, it's Manga Beats, and today I'm talking about 5 characters who at this present moment in One Piece I think can kill Akainu in a one-on-one fight. These are the rules, right? In a 1 versus 1 fight, an all-out death match, fight to the death. So the winner lives, the loser dies. There's no way going around it. Somebody has to die. Who would have won in a fight versus Akainu? And I think in the One Piece verse at this present moment, we are at manga chapter 873. And what's happening in that chapter? Because the number by itself means nothing. Luffy and the Straw Hats are trying to escape Big Mom. They're trying to evacuate Whole Cake Island, and they're on King Bomb. They're leaving Whole Cake Island, and Big Mom is bat crap crazy, and she's right above them. There's Zeus, there's Prometheus. She even has Napoleon drawn as a sword, and she's looking pretty crazy because she wants the cake that Luffy is supposed to have. Luffy stole her wedding cake that she wants, and you know she's in a fit of rage. And where we are in the anime, I don't remember the exact number of the episode, but in the anime we're at the fight between Luffy and Cracker, and we're starting to learn about Big Mom's ability. You also learn that Nami has a Viver card from Big Mom, and she just used the climb attack that Usopp made for her, the increased power, to zap Broly with Thunderbolt's tempo. So that's where we are in the anime and in the manga. So guys, if you're anime only, it's fine. There aren't many spoilers in this video really, because the only spoilers would have been about where we're at in the manga. So you know what, let's get going into the video. Now before I start listing my top 5 people, there is a Mr. X that will not be on this list, and I'll address him after the video. So let's get going. Number 5 on the list, Yonko Big Mom. Yes, I do think that Big Mom could mop the floor with Akainu, and I'll tell you why. Big Mom's ability depends on you being afraid of her. Spoiler alert! So you need to be afraid of Big Mom for her to do soul focus and for her to pull out your life source. But that's not the thing that's really important here. I think her base strength is far superior to Akainu, even after the time skip. And we have seen Big Mom feeds us manga readers, we've seen it, we've learned of them. And trust me guys, I do not think that there's a Yonko out there that would lose to an Admiral. I think that you need 2 Admirals at the very least, 2 of the strongest Admirals, one of them being Sakazuki, Akainu, the strongest Admiral there is, to fight a Yonko and have a chance of winning. So number 5 on the list, Charlotte Linlin, Yonko Big Mom. Number 4 on the list, Yonko Kaido, Thousand Beast Kaido. Now, I don't think I need to explain why Kaido is here, do I? You know what, let's talk about it for 30 seconds. Kaido is hailed as the strongest creature alive, and we've heard that he's been captured and tortured and sentenced to death on multiple occasions, and he's escaped from his enemy on multiple occasions. And that should be enemies, given that there are more than one. And we do know that he's only lost 7 times. I don't think that there are many other characters out there at this stage in the One Piece verse that can rival Kaido and get away alive, because he doesn't seem like the kind of guy to beat you and leave you. I think he kills. So in an all-out death match, fight to the death, Yonko Kaido versus Fleet Admiral Akainu, easy win for Kaido. That's my take. I think that Kaido would mop the floor with Akainu. Number 3 on the list, Akagami Red Hair Shanks. Now Shanks is no stranger to confrontation with the Marines. We see where he stopped the War of the Best, and the way that he stopped that war, where he casually strolled in and blocked Akainu's death-ridden punch that was aimed at Kobe, the same punch that killed Ace, the same punch that blew a hole in the chest of Whitebeard. We know that Shanks has the strength, he has the capability, and he has the skill to kill Akainu if he just wanted to, but Shanks doesn't seem that type of person. But in an all-out death fight to the death, who would win, Shanks or Akainu? I'm going with Shanks, guys. Yonko Shanks, easy for the win. Now number 2 on the list, and this might be a bit of a stretch, but there's a reason why I'll put him there, is Monkey D. Garp. Now why is Monkey D. Garp so high on my list? One reason, guys: willpower, haki. I do not think for one moment that haki is a type of power, type of strength that fades with physical strength. We know that haki is not directly related to your physical strength. No, not at all. And we also know that your willpower is what really defines the strength of your haki. Given that Akainu was the one who killed Ace, and given the reaction we saw from Garp at that very moment, given that we know Garp does not rely on a devil fruit since he has none, and we know that his main source of strength would be his physical prowess and his haki, it's very easy to see that in a fight to the death, and perhaps even a grudge match, because you know, I don't think Garp has forgotten losing Ace because of Akainu. I think deep down in his heart, Garp wanted Ace to live. I think deep down in his heart, he wanted Whitebeard to really win that war somewhat, even if he didn't win the war, to actually free Ace, save Ace, so that Ace could live on. And for those reasons, I don't think that there is any way that Garp would get into a ring, fight to the death, and lose to Akainu. So that's it for my number 2 pick, Garp. Monkey D. Garp. Number 1 on the list, and the moment I have been waiting to put out there, Monkey D. Dragon. Oh guys, you do not understand just how afraid Akainu is of Dragon. I'll tell you why. The moment it was announced on the PR at the War of the Best that Luffy is the son of Dragon, Akainu made a change in his approach. Maybe he knew before, but the way he approached Luffy from there on out, because he's never met Luffy before that point, the way he approached Luffy was in this manner: kill the son of Dragon, hand over the son of Dragon. Now guys, this is my take on things. If it's possible that, and it is, I really think it is, that there is a history between Dragon and Akainu, I think that Akainu holds a grudge against Dragon. And the way that he speaks about Luffy, because Luffy is the son of Dragon, never mind the grandson of Garp, I think there's a grudge between them. And it suggests that he knows that if Luffy was made to live, and he did, that Luffy will become a real pain in the ass of the Navy and will become a formidable opponent. Now my intuition tells me that there was something between Dragon and Akainu, and Dragon beat Akainu. I don't know if there's, some struggle for power, if Dragon was a part of the Navy. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if Dragon is the reason why Akainu is so cold-hearted and so bloodthirsty. Maybe Dragon took something special from Akainu, like his family, his wife, his unborn child. We don't know yet, and this is not a theory, guys. I'm just speaking about some of the reasons that it could be why there is so much tension between Akainu directed towards Dragon. But I do think that there was something big that happened and Dragon won. So guys, those are my top 5 characters who I think at this very point in One Piece could kill Akainu. Now let's get to Mr. X. Blackbeard. Why is Blackbeard my Mr. X and he was not on the list? I'll tell you why. Blackbeard fled at the sight of Akainu coming for his ass after the War of the Best. That was 2 years ago. And the reason why I think that Blackbeard could kill Akainu in a fight to the death, even though Blackbeard fled at the sight of Akainu, is for a very simple reason. Blackbeard is not the type of person who goes willy-nilly into a fight that he knows he can't win. And he also doesn't seem to be the type of person who fights where there's nothing for him to win. Now, is it possible that he fears the strength of Akainu? Who wouldn't fear the strength of Akainu? Look at him, he's a freaking walking volcano. But over the 2-year time skip, Blackbeard underwent massive, I'm telling you, I think his power up may have been even greater than Luffy's and the Straw Hats. He underwent a massive power up because he was able to not only destroy but he was able to obliterate the remnants of the Whitebeard pirates. And that's just the Whitebeard pirates bar Whitebeard and Ace, and that's when he ascended to the status of Yonko. That was a year ago. Ever since then, he and his crew has been hunting devil fruits, and without doubt, after 2 years, he knows far more about using this devil fruit, that is the Goru Goru and the Yami Yami no Me devil fruits. He wields 2 of the most powerful devil fruits in the world, the most powerful Logia and one of the most powerful Paramecia. Without doubt, I think that he could beat him. So why is he Mr. X? He's Mr. X because I don't know if he would be interested in a fight with Akainu. And for that reason, I'm not sure if he would even fight. He doesn't seem to be the guy that fights for no reason at all. So that's why he's Mr. X. He's the one that I'm not certain about. But that was my top 5 list, and Mr. X. Like the video if you did. I know some of you have a lot to share. Comment in the comment sections. I'll be happy to listen to your suggestions, your queries. I'll maybe even reply. And subscribe for more. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.